welcome back to the Pokemon Top 10, even though this is going to be split up. In this part, we'll be talking about the last three, and maybe honorable mentions if I have enough time. So, honestly, out of all of them, number 3 is Pikachu Libre, or as they call him, Pikachu LaBoss. Pikachu LaBoss is amazing. He's my main in Pokemon Tournament, and oh my god, he wrecks everything. And I'm saying oh my god in these two videos a lot. Whatever. Oh, my Arceus, I don't know. Okay, first of all, I don't know where to start with this. So, how about we talk about Pokemon Tournament? Actually, no, we're gonna talk about Oris first. I got this thing in Oris, and first of all, I used the Rock Pikachu before, and Rock Pikachu was pretty cool with Meteor Mash, and I used some physical moves, and that was cool. But then I used Pikachu Libre, and it was better because it had, I think, like Flying Press. I'm forgetting right now. But the move it had, the fighting type move, really helped it. And like at that point of the game, then I switched to Pikachu, wreaking like anime character with his big eyes, and that was even better than Pikachu Libre because it had training kits. But ignore that. And the design is freaking adorable, like with Pikachu Libre in a wrestler outfit. And in Pokemon Tournament, this is where it really shined. This was my main. Like, it was the first thing I played, and I had so much fun. It was so fast. It freaking hit like a truck. Sure, its defense was somewhat low, but you couldn't really catch it. That was the problem. And it had one of the most devastating grabs in the game with a power-up boost. Plus, it kind of had the second grab with its down stance. It had really good aerial movability, especially with its like freaking dive thing. I'm forgetting what that's called. Dang it, what did I call the grab where you like grab? I'm forgetting right now. I'm sorry. But my friend Gabe, he called it the Pika Pound. So that's cute. So for now we're just gonna call that the Pika Pound when we talk about his grab. Also, I like the kind of coloring they went for him. In fact, in Pokemon Tournament, I kind of based my character around Pikachu Libre with like a lots of yellow and orange. And now my character looks sweet. Support Pikachu Libre, guys. He's awesome. Yeah, there's 3-minute mark. So that means we're going to talk about Altaria. Altaria is amazing. Sadly, I've only used this thing, well, I've used it in Pokemon Chioron and Oras. I used it in Oras first, so how about we talk about that? I got this thing as a Swablu, and I got it with Survivor. The Survivor would later become like the worst Pokemon on my team, but we'll talk about that later. The Survivor was really good, like because it had Poison Fang and Poison Tail, I think. So Poison Fang could get like a toxic off. Poison Tail was really good, just like as an attacking move. Swablu had like what? Disarming, or what's that move called? Where it's a fairy type move where it goes like da-na-na. You guys think I'm insane, but it's like alarming voice or disarming voice. I don't know. The move sucked. And yeah, it was not that good. I think like by the end of it, it had like Air Slash, but then it was already like late game. And then one day, it hit level 36, I think. Because I think that's when Swablu evolves into a freaking beautiful Altaria. Now, Swablu was at this point like, I think the worst member on my team. And then it automatically just like shifted to the best. Yeah, best. Because even my Azumarill at the time wasn't that good. Anyways, it learned Dragon Breath, which really helped during the dragon fight. Because, yeah, Altaria was a beast and it survived all those dragon moves and was able to paralyze. Because Altaria is a boss. Anyways, it, and then I shortly after got the Mega Stone for it, and I don't even know how to describe Mega Altaria. Like this is when it just like it probably doubled my second strongest Pokemon in strength just because I loved using it, and its move pool. Oh my god, its move pool. Moonblast, freaking Cotton Thing. Cot- the the grass type move that increases your defense by 3 stages, which is amazing. Pershong, sorry, I'm still in that voice. Pershong. This could automatically secure me a victory if I had Protect and switch to another Pokemon, which, yes, I did on a Latias, who is my HM slave. Thanks, Latias. Uh, Earthquake. Like, Dragon Pulse? Yeah. Thunderbolt, I think. Surf. And then on I don't think I ran Thunderbolt on it, but whatever. Fire Blast. It's just, what is this monster? What is this monster you have made? And on Pokemon Showdown, it had boosting moves like Dragon Dance. That was amazing. And it was on my favorite doubles team. Sorry, that was gross. It was on my favorite doubles team. And it supported and or sweeped. So basically, I had. Well, nah, I didn't really support now I think about it. But I put like some stats element. I think it was like, I don't know. But I. This thing's deadly. A Mega Altaria, a double dance set with Dragon Dance and Cotton Thing. And Cotton Thing, if I started out with it and my opponent was too stupid, I could get both dances off. And that was. We don't want to talk about that. It massacred. He was deadly. Then I think I ran like Earthquake on it and probably like Return. Because, yes, it had Pixelate. And at the time, I was just. Actually, no. Yeah, I think I put Return on my Altaria Noras. But I really used the Pixelate when in Showdown. Hyper Voice is also another good set if you want to run that. But Altaria is a monster. And finally, it's also my favorite Mega Evolution, which is pretty cool. Outclasses both Ampharos and Lucario. Finally, we have Azumarill, the best Pokemon ever. Because Azumarill is beast. Okay, I remember, I think it was like Route 22, where like past the first gym you could catch some low level Pokemon. And I thought that was so cool. Because I was on an earlier route and I didn't really think that the developers wanted you to go there. So yeah. But anyways, I caught this thing. I needed Pokemon to get past the first gym because yes, I struggled on that. And this thing helped because it used Water Gun. It beat it to death. I beat all the Pokemon to death. And then I switched to Fletchinder to finish it off. But then I kept this thing, and then I don't think it evolved until like Grant's Gym, which is like, yeah, the second, but like there's big spacing in between the first and second gyms, which is weird. Okay, sorry. Then it evolved, and I remember I was playing Pokemon and I needed to get in the car, so I like, pressed the home button like an idiot, and then I accidentally closed it, and then it didn't evolve into a Meryl. And I was so sad because it evolved into a Meryl and learned Water Pulse. Anyways, but at Grant's Gym, it wrecked everything. While I don't think it was no, yeah, it was a fairy type. So freaking that Juggernaut thing, no, the Juggernaut, dang it, the Tyrantrum, no, the pre-evolution of Tyrantrum I know I'm such a Pokemon fan, I don't even remember Pokemon names. It couldn't even touch this thing. It had like what? Stomp? I think it could somehow. But yeah, it got wrecked. And freaking the Ice Rock Pokemon, they didn't stand a chance. Didn't even stand a chance. So then I continued massacring everything in my way. And then I got to like what, Karina's gym? And again it wrecked face. So past that, endgame, it had been my best Pokemon. Because I didn't use the experience share, so all my Pokemon was underleveled. Besides like that and maybe like Jolteon. And maybe Fletchinder. I don't really remember Fletchinder's level. No, Jolteon was like level 20. I have a very short-term memory, if you couldn't tell, because I'm recording this on the same day. Yay! I'm a freaking idiot. Anyways, the Elite Four. It wrecked everything besides the steel. Even that, it stood a pretty good chance because it had Power Up Punch at the time. And then I learned it could learn Focus Blast. I had a nice special set on it. I was friends with it, so it had Return. It freaking got rid of status elements because I was friends with it. It had Play Rough. Play Rough was amazing. And then Oras, aka Alpha Sapphire, because it was on my Alpha Sapphire team too. This time a male one. I called it Gearball. Ki! Cortesi! That was my parents. Talking about Pokemon. Don't freaking interrupt me. The original I named it Gearball, and that was a female. And that was my X and Y, and it was cute, and it was adorable. I loved it. Then, like, Gearbounce, I think I named the male one. Now, this thing, it wasn't as good, but it was more tanky. And we'll get to the abilities later, but this one had a different ability. It had Thick Fat, which didn't really help an Azumarill because it's freaking water. But hey, more defense, I guess. And I ran Aqua Ring, and it was the only one that could stand against Kyogre's attack. And it's this is the third most fun I've had with Pokemon. It's Altaria being the second. I called that one Loft. Anyways, like it just stalled everything. Like even or like I don't know, Kyogre's signature move could even dent it. It just wrecked Kyogre, which I found was funny because all the other Pokemon were one shot, but not it. It freaking beast. And then we get to Pokemon Showdown. So, like, Cortesi! Pokemon Showdown. This. Cortesi! It was amazing. Because I could either have, massively amazing offensive set with huge power. Now, my original Gearball had this huge power, and that's why it wrecked everything I learned later. Because it. Cortesi! Because it wrecked everything. But now I have the ability to use Aqua Jet, and oh my god, a priority, huge power, like a freaking 4 times attack, Gearball, is not something to be messed with. Do not mess with it. It will murder your family and your loved ones. And I love how I laugh at that. And I used it as like a tank for my doubles team with the Altaria on it. And yeah, well, it did play support. It was also usually the last thing to survive because it had Aqua Ring and Leftovers and Power Up Punch. And I don't know what the monster I created, but oh my god, it was amazing there too. So, Azumarill, in my opinion, is the best Pokemon. And since I'm running very low on time, good luck mates, and I need to get this charger to my parents.